Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's On The Social. This is a show where you take control and send in questions for me to answer. Look, it's been a mental week at West Ham, record signings, pre-season friendlies. So I'm going to get straight into it. I've had a few questions sent in, so let's get straight into it this week. Ryan, I still think we need one, possibly two strikers if Hernandez goes. For me, I would go for Maupay or Morelos and a free agent striker if Hernandez goes. What do you think? Right, there's two parts to this question, so I'll do that bit first. Right, yeah, for me, look, yeah, we definitely need another striker in. Obviously, record signing this week, Sebastian Haller. Great signing, everyone's buzzing, the fans are buzzing. Can't wait to see him in a West Ham shirt. So yeah, with Hernandez, I think Hernandez is going to stay for this season. And also going by what pre-season and what Pellegrini said, I think that he might be using Antonio as well as more of a striker this year. So yeah, I agree. We definitely need one more in. Morelos, the Rangers striker, would be a great shout. Young striker, 23, mad as a box of frogs. You know what I mean? He's nuts every time I've seen him play. I think he's guaranteed to get a yellow card, but he scores goals. And he could be a good person to have in the squad. As for the Brentford striker, Maupay, yeah, look, he's another decent young striker, but I just think they want too much for him. I think they're looking at about 15 million, which when we've just spent 45 million, we've got other positions that we need to strengthen as well. But look, any of them two would be a great addition to the squad. The second part of this question, I think we need a midfielder. As Sanchez and Obiang are not up to it, then we will be ready. Really liking live shows with you and Nikki. Keep up the good work. First of all, thanks for that, mate. Love doing the live shows. Something we're going to be doing a lot more of this season. Yeah, look, I'm not a great fan of Sanchez. I wasn't a great fan of him when we signed him. I know he was out injured all of last season, but what I've seen of him in the two pre-season games so far, not really impressed with him. I could see him actually leaving. Obiang as well. It's a shame with Obiang because when he first signed for the club, I thought he was a really decent central midfielder. But he seems to have lost his way. Rumours that he wants to go back to Italy. So yeah, I can see us two cashing in on definitely Obiang. With Sanchez, I'm not sure we'd get a transfer fee for him. And yeah, I mean, we've been linked with Victor Wanyama from Tottenham, who would be an unbelievable signing. But Daniel Levy don't really like to deal with West Ham. So that'd be... If we get that one in, that would be a miracle. Do you think Yarmolenko will be used as a striker more so than Antonio, given how many attacking midfielders we have? Also, we have been watching some of the big match revisited programmes on BT Sport from the 74-75 season. Looking at pitches back then, do you think today's players would cope with them? The first part of that question, yeah, I mean, someone brought this up in the last On The Social, and we spoke about it on the live shows as well. I think Yarmolenko would do a decent job up top if he was asked to. I'd prefer him out on the wing, but if he's asked to do that job, I don't see why he can't do it. It'll be a good option to have as well. So, yeah, look, Pellegrini's got a lot of headaches in that department, especially in midfield this season. If everyone's fully fit, it's a good headache for Pellegrini to have. Also, can the players play on the pitches back in the old days? Yeah, you could say the same about the players in them days. Could they handle the game today? It's two different sort of generations of football. But no, they were tough back in the day. Them pitches. I mean, I wasn't obviously around in them days to watch them games on them pitches. But from all the videos I've seen down the years and the footage, yeah, they were proper football players, proper tough football players. Played for the love of the game. Didn't earn a lot of money. The balls were different. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of players nowadays would struggle in them days. Right. Luke Tenans. Would we be stupid enough to buy or loan... Who would be stupid enough to buy or loan off us our best midfielder currently, a.k.a. Carlos Sanchez? Oh, that's a bit of a piss take there, isn't it? I've been caught out with that one. Yeah, look, as I said in the previous question, it's going to be tough. I'm not a big fan of Carlos Sanchez. And look, people might think I'm being harsh on him, but I'm going on from what I see of him in his Aston Villa days as well. I was surprised when we signed him. Obviously brought him in for cover. He got injured. He was out for all last season. I think if anyone was going to pay a transfer fee for him, it'd be very low. If not, I think we could see him probably go out on loan to someone, or maybe even being, well, I wouldn't say being released, because we'd have to pay money. But yeah, he's a tough one with Carlos Sanchez. Right, Alex Smith. Thoughts on the third kit? Personally, I really like it. Yeah, look, when I first seen the mock-ups of it, I think ex-employee sort of hinted at what it was going to look like. Then someone done a mock-up of it. I didn't really like it. But when I see it launched and the players wearing it against Man City in pre-season, yeah, I really like it. Something different. Pink on a West Ham kit, something we've never had, I don't think. So yeah, something different look. We've got a nice home kit. I love the away kit. Best away kit we've had for a long time. And I think the third kit is, yeah, it's pretty decent. I quite like it. I think some of the other boys ain't too keen on it, but I personally like it. You confident that you will win something this coming season? I'll take that. That's from a rival fan. Looks like an Arsenal fan. But I'll answer it. Look, every season you go in and you want to do your best. You want to win a cup. Fingers crossed. You never know. This could be West Ham's year, but we've been saying that for a long time now. But the squad we're building, a couple more additions, players staying fully fit. Why not? Why can't we go and win a League Cup or even an FA Cup? With the new VAR rules coming into force, which is your least favourite? Me, the yellow card for the goalkeeper not being on the line is mine. Yeah, look, I'm not a huge fan of VAR anyway. I'd rather not have it. I know that it balances itself out, but I just think, look, football has survived so many years, hundreds of years without it. I just think it takes out that human error, which gives us everything to talk about. But look, VAR's here. As I said, it can be good when it goes for your team. For me, I've seen the new rules, and one that I don't like is that if a player scores and celebrates and he gets booked for the celebration, which I think is a stupid rule anyway, but if then the goal is ruled out for VAR, the yellow card still stands for the player. Which is like, that's a bit harsh, I think. And then obviously you've got the free kick rule where you can't have opposition players in the wall. So now you're probably going to get them standing sort of in front of the wall. So yeah, it's going to be a... But I agree with your one as well. Keeper, 1 foot on the line and all that stuff. It's going to be interesting next season once all these rules start coming in. Do you think this season could be the last chance for Josh Cullen to break into the first team? Yeah, look, I think if he don't sort of get in the first team squad this season, then yeah, I mean, he's 23 now. It's going to be tough for him with all the players we've got in fully fit. Look, Josh Cullen is a talent. He's proved it on loan at Charlton last season. It's a big pre-season for him. If Pellegrini gives him the chances, hopefully he'll take them. And you never know, he could be in and around that first team squad next season. But that goes for other youngsters as well. There's a lot of young talent. We've got Nathan Holland, Marcus Brown, which is rumoured to be leaving the club, which I'll be a bit disappointed with. We've also got Ben Johnson, and there's loads of other youngsters that can break into the first team squad. If the transfer window was closed as from tomorrow, would you be happy with the signings that we made? And where do you think we will finish in the league with a fully fit squad? That's a really good question. If the transfer window shut tomorrow, obviously 2 goalkeepers were signed, Sebastian Haller, and obviously Fornals. A fully fit squad with what we've already got. Yeah, I wouldn't be too disappointed with that. Don't get me wrong, I still think we need a couple, but as you said, if it's shut tomorrow, yeah, I wouldn't be too disappointed with that, especially attacking wise. Where would we finish? Well, we finished 10th last season, so I'd be expecting better than that. I think with this squad fully fit, no reason why we can't break top 8 and push for Europa League. As we've now signed Sebastian Haller, do you see us signing maybe Diego Costa or Balotelli or someone to replace Obiang? Yeah, look, Sebastian Haller, great signing, record signing. Really looking forward to seeing him in a West Ham shirt. Can't wait to see. I know he's going to play a couple of pre-season friendlies, but I can't wait to see him against Man City, raring to go, and hopefully give their back four a lot of trouble. And you never know, go on his debut would be fantastic. and getting a win would even be even better. As for Diego Costa and Balotelli, look, I've got mixed reviews. I've seen mixed reviews, sorry, on especially Balotelli. We mentioned this on our live show the other day, and in the live chat, people were... I think it'd be a good addition, Balotelli. I wouldn't mind taking a risk, even if it was for a year. We know he's a proven Premier League player. He scores goals, but he comes with a lot of baggage. But then again, so does Diego Costa. But listen, if we had the chance to sign Diego Costa at West Ham, it would be massive. Massive for the club. As I said, you thought Arnie was a bastard. Diego Costa is a bigger bastard, but he's a bastard that finds the net week in, week out. He's that player that when he played for Chelsea in the Premier League, you hated him, but you'd love him on your team. That's the sort of player, winding up defenders. So yeah, I'd love to see both of them, but if I had the choice out of them two, it'd definitely be Diego Costa. And as for someone to replace Obiang, Victor Wanyama, linked with him at Tottenham. I think it'd be a great addition. He's 28, I believe. I know he's had a few injuries, but fully fit. He's a tank, you know, box to box, breaking up play, puts in a tackle. And I think someone like Declan Rice would thrive off of having someone like Wanyama in midfield with him. So you never know. There's a few weeks left of the transfer window, so I suppose there's going to be a few players coming through the door and a few going out as well. Looking at our squad with more to come, and now with a world-class manager and his staff, can we now say we have moved to the next level? I mean, when we was at Upton Park, obviously, last season at Bowling, we had a great season, finished in the top half. So, yeah, when you look at it that way, have we really moved on league-wise, position-wise? No. Squad-wise, yes. The squad now is probably one of the best squads, talent-wise, that we've had for a long, long time. And as you said, with a few more additions, it could be an even better squad. Pellegrini, great manager, no-nonsense manager, knows what he wants. By the looks of it, since he's been there, gets what he wants. And yeah, the backroom staff, everyone seems sort of happy at West Ham in the management team. So yeah, look, as long as we can have a great season this year, it's a lot of pressure on Pellegrini this year because the board have backed him now twice in 2 summer transfer windows. So he's got to produce something this year. I think minimum is going to be Europa League for me. We've got to be pushing for that Europa League. That's the next level for me. And as we always say, a good cup run. West Ham win a cup. Even if it's a League Cup, we'll be celebrating for months. We're desperate for a cup, as are a lot of teams. So our players need to be up for it. All right, mate. Like every West Ham fan at the moment, we are all excited to see Alea play next season. What team are you most looking forward to seeing him play against? Man City, opening day of the season. You know, he's going to be buzzing, as will all the squad and the fans, and he's going to want to impress straight from the start. And who better to do it against than the champions? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But obviously, any London derby, stick it in. I want to see him score against every team. Do you think we will regret not investing in a left-back this summer? Last year, we were constantly chopping and changing between Masuaku and Creswell. Love the show, by the way. Keep it up. First of all, thanks for that. Always nice to hear positive comments. Look, the summer's not over yet. I agree with you. I think we need another left back. I'm not too keen on Masuaku as a left back. I think he's better going forward. But don't get me wrong, the last few games of the season that he played, he's done all right at the back. Aaron Creswell obviously is the better defender, but he's not fit all the time. I do think we need to bring another left back in. We've obviously got Ben Johnson as well, the youngster, but you don't want to put too much pressure on him. But yeah, I totally agree. Who we get, I don't know. I mean, I see people saying about Kieran Tierney yesterday on the live chat, the Celtic left back that Arsenal are after. Don't think we've got any chance of getting him. People were mentioning Danny Rose earlier. I don't think we've got any chance of getting him. So it's going to be tough. There might be a little gem out there somewhere that we can get on the cheap and come in and fight Creswell and Masuaku for that left-back spot. But yeah, that's it for this week's show. Thank you so much for the people that sent in questions this week. If I didn't read your questions out, Don't take it personally. We've got so many, there were so many duplicates in there. Them ones were just chose at random. As always, give me your thoughts below. Give me your answers to the questions. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Thumbs up, thumbs down and all that. Keep subscribing to the channel. We passed 45,000 the other day, which we're all buzzing about. We want to reach that 50k. And then we just want to go on and on. We've got so many plans for this season. As you know, we're doing the live shows now, which are going down really well. It gets a chance for our subscribers to interact with us live, which is always good. And yeah, we've got transfer videos coming up. Anytime something happens, we'll be on it. Yeah, we've got loads of stuff planned. So look, stick with us. If you're new to the channel, it's the first time you're watching, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So every time we do a video, you'll see our ugly mugs pop up on your phone. And yeah, that's it. I'll leave it there for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Come on, you Irons.